What's up, everybody? Z3KO Trinity here, back again with another Stephen King video. That's right, I did the top 10 favorite books. I did the top 10 least favorite books. But I did not do a top 10 favorite Stephen King movies. Okay, starting at number 10. And remember, this is my list that I came up with. I'm not saying that there is a bad Stephen King movie. Trucks! Oh, sorry, excuse me. But there is no bad Stephen King movie. It's in Atlantis. Oh, sorry again. But yeah, there is no bad Stephen King movie. Just, we all have different opinions. Let me know your list of your top 10 favorite Stephen King movies. But starting at number 10, we have The Dark Half. The Dark Half, the reason why it's my number 10 is because I think that the actors did an excellent job portraying the characters. And if I remember correctly, the same actor played his Dark Half in this movie, which I thought was really good, like really cool. But the opening scene with like the eyeball in the brain, they just kind of captured the book perfectly with this movie. I just think it was very well done. Timothy Hutton definitely did an excellent job with this movie. George A. Romero is the director of this movie, so it's just one of the best Stephen King movie adaptations I've ever seen. So hands down, number 10 goes to The Dark Half. Number 9 goes to Riding the Bullet. Now, you don't hear people talk much about this movie or the short story when it comes to Stephen King, but I was always a big personal fan of this movie. I love how it shows the other half. Like, you know, we're all terrified of picking up hitchhikers because they can, you know, gut our ass and leave. But this movie shows us the opposite, the dangers of, you know, going hitchhiking and getting picked up by psychopaths. And I love the story to this. It is amazing how he gets picked up by the devil and he has to make the deals and stuff like that. And I love how it shows like Christine, like a Christine style car in it too. So if you have not checked out Riding the Bullet movie, please do, because it's one of my best favorites. I love there's like a lot of quotes in there that I love too. Number 8 goes to 1408. 1408, when it came out, I was so excited to watch this movie. I knew that this would be a great movie. I did like the story in the book really well. It's one of my favorites, and the actors did not disappoint me. I love how they did the whole movie. Everything was just so cool, the way they chose to do it all. It followed through the story really well. It does have its differences, but all movies do. I just think that they did an excellent job with this movie. The scare factor is at an all-time high with this one, so I rate this one 5 skulls. Number 7 goes to Christine. Christine is one of my absolute favorite movies. I've seen this at least 100 times. I just love the action in it. I love this evil car. The actors in it did such a great job portraying their characters. I mean, what more could you ask for in a great movie like this? It's just a classic Stephen King tale, but John Carpenter definitely showed his did his little touch to it, and Christine is in my top 10 for sure. We got number 6, right? 10, 9, 8, 7, yeah. Number 6 goes to The Children of the Cornfields. The Children of the Cornflakes. The Children of the Corn on the Cob. This movie I thought was so much better than the actual book itself, like the story itself. This movie, the reason why I love it so much is because of the actors. Like, I love the character that plays Isaac. He is super freaking creepy. Love the character that played Malachi. Just when he came out there, he's like, Outlander! And he's like, just doing his scene and stuff. It's just a really well done movie. I love the ending. I love how they help the two little kids at the end. I really enjoyed this movie. I really enjoyed it. So it's definitely in my top 6. It would be in my top 5, but there's so many even better ones. Now for my top 5 favorite Stephen King movies. Before I continue, I want to give you guys a little bit of news about Stephen King with my channel. I'm going to be trying to do a little bit more Stephen King stuff with my channel. I know you guys originally liked my channel because of my Stephen King videos, and I just want to entertain you guys and go back to some of the roots of the channel. I feel like my channel's kind of failing here lately. I don't know, it's just how I've been feeling here lately. So if you guys could please give me some feedback and let me know if you guys are still entertained and still like watching my channel, just please let me know. But now for the top 5, we've got Secret Window. I love the story. I love the writer aspect from it. Like, we're actually seeing from a writer's point of view, which I think is great. Johnny Depp did an excellent job playing in this movie. Love the plot twist. Love the plot twist at the end. The dude that played, what's his name in it? John Shooter. The dude that played that guy, he did a hell of a good job doing that part. Just, this movie is such a great movie. Very good. It definitely deserves top 5 at least on Stephen King's list, for me anyway. But yeah, definitely love that movie. Number 4 goes to The Shining. Shining is a very classic movie that everyone knows of Stephen King, and for a good reason. This movie is very disturbing, especially the behind the scenes stuff where you learn that the girl that played Wendy was basically abused by the director, which is in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most scenes of the same scene shot so many times. I think it was like over 150, but I could be wrong. And still to this day, like, actually looking at the I can't even like look at the picture correctly. Like, straight up like this, it's fine. But like, if I turn it, I can't even look at it. But I'll point at him. That scene right there, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the one where he's turned sideways screaming, where the blood's coming out of the elevator, you hear that like kind of screech thing, and then he's just there like, I for some reason cannot watch that scene. I always look away because it terrifies me for some reason. But just the actors did one heck of a job. I love the story. Just, it's a great movie. Number 3. My bad. Number 3 goes to Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary is a excellent story. One of Stephen King's most scariest stories. I just love the way they filmed it. I love the characters that they played it, the special effects. Especially the dude that played the woman's sister, Zelda. Frightening is all I gotta say. But this is one excellent movie. Screw Part 2. Excuse me. Number 2, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows my top 2. But number 2 goes to Misery. Misery, because this movie deserves so many awards. Like, Kathy Bates, first off, Annie Wilkes, she did such an excellent job in this movie. Terrifying, crazy, she really brought that character to life. And then, of course, you've got James Caan, which he did such a great job portraying his character. This movie just really sold me on the story of Misery. It's just one of my favorites. And take a look at this collector edition's front cover, because that is just freaking creepy. How it's just her, the shovel axe, getting it all fucking wrong. Sledgehammer over shoulder. You just see a foot and a piece of wood between it. Just, oh man. Like, this movie just, it's a great, excellent movie. Gotta be in your top 10 list. And finally, number 1 goes to Stephen King's It. The remake. The original is really, really good, but this remake is everything to me. The scare factor is at an all-time high. The messed up scene with Georgie at the beginning just really gets you right at the beginning. It's just such a great movie, and I cannot wait until next year when we get Chapter 2. I don't think that Chapter 2 is going to be as scary as this movie, but I've got high hopes for it. What do you guys think? Please leave a comment below on what you think of It Chapter 2. But I'm telling you, Bill Skarsgård did an excellent job as Pennywise the Clown. I mean, I think they just found the perfect cast. I don't know about how they're older. So far, I really like Beverly Marsh's character, but everyone else's, I'm kind of like, on some things. Some of them, I'm pretty sure will do just fine, but others, I'm like, okay. Yeah, It, number 1 favorite. Thank you guys for enjoying the video. I hope my list was a good one. Please comment below and let me know what your top 10 list is. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Deuskis. Oh, and please subscribe if you haven't. Please. Shushkimi. Deuskis.